Once again, I am having a conversation with Gambia's President Yahya Jammeh. In December, President Jammeh declared Gambian Islamic State. During his declaration, he made it very clear that the lifestyles, rights, and normal daily living of non-Muslims will not be interrupted, and they can live harmoniously with the rest of the Muslim population. That was December. This is January. Last week, President Yahya Jammeh ordered all Gambia government employees, female employees, to cover their heads. I call it a hijab because I bet he's doing it in his own mind, in the tenets of Islam, which it really isn't. Because when you call a corn a maize, what difference does it make? You're addressing the same item here. So he forced women to cover their heads or risk being fired. In the same vein, President Yahya Jammeh, who calls himself an Islamic State president, goes on insulting elders who perform FGM in Gambian society, talking an elderly and cussing them, especially somebody who's old enough to be a parent, is a no-no. He literally told them, "You practice FGM in this country, I will circumcise you yourself." He even went further to say that the Muslim clerics in those regions that the circumcision has occurred will also be circumcised. A lot of Gambians were shocked that somebody who says he's a Muslim spoke like that. Gambians have had enough. One of the things that are very promising is that today, January 11th, two prominent Muslim Christian clerics in Gambia stood up. One in particular actually is versed in the Quran, and he stood up against the pronouncement. This is very hopeful. It is time for all Gambians to stand up against Yahya Jammeh. My personal assessment of why he's doing all of this is because Gambia's economy is in peril. He owes the IMF a lot of money because of his bad behaviors as a dictator. He is not getting the assistance from Western governments because he goes around trashing them anyway. So, he bites the hand that feeds him. And because of that, his government is suffering monetarily very much. And my assessment of why he's doing this is because he's trying to get money from the Arab countries. What I am afraid of is that this behavior is going to breed terrorism in Gambia, because terrorists gravitate towards presidents who declare an Islamic State in their countries. And you know what that means? We're thinking Boko Haram, ISIS, and all these terrorist organizations. That is going to be a danger to Gambians. It's going to be a danger to Gambian society. Gambia used to be called the smiling coast of Africa, but today you can call it the darkest coast of Africa because of Yahya Jammeh. What is so interesting about this proclamation about the head tie is that President Jammeh's wife, Zainab Jammeh, you can go look at her pictures. The only time I ever saw her wear a headscarf was in a recent picture. And obviously, good timing, Zainab Jammeh, because that means that you're trying to show the world that you do wear it. But I have never seen President Jammeh's wife wear a headscarf. Like the saying goes, charity begins at home. Before you go trying to fix other people's homes, fix your own home first, Yahya Jammeh. Your wife doesn't wear the hijab. She doesn't wear the headscarf. Neither does your daughter. Then who are you to impose such stringent rules on innocent Gambians? There are Christians who are following your rules, and it is not what they want. And they have a right to keep their jobs as Gambia government employees and not be harassed. And this foolishness must stop now. And I tell you again, not in my name. I'm a Muslim, and I'm telling you, not in my name. Because in the Gambia I grew up in, and the Gambia we want to see, Christians, non-Christians, Muslims, all have coexisted for centuries, even before your time. And you cannot come and divide that country. Thank you.